Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Planet Coaster as we hurtle ever closer to having 5,000 people in our park, and thus creating a situation in which the game is no longer playable because of having a frame rate of 10. But for now, it's going pretty swell, and honestly, like, we have a ton of money. But the other thing I want to do is actually build Michael A.L. Fox's roller coaster Yankee Doodle. I have a great amount of respect for Michael A.L. Fox. It's called the American Era 1. Now, you know, Michael A.L. Fox wanted to call it Yankee Doodle. So this is the real Yankee Doodle. If people love it, which they do, ticket price is not going to be 10 bucks. We'll make it 14 to start, but they'll probably pay more for it once it actually gets going. And of course, we have to actually ride it ourselves, and I mean, it looks pretty sweet. Sputnik's Travels, that won't do it. Small pirate scene, we can do better than that. What about Shipwreck Holdout? See, that's pretty cool. Pop that down, like, right there. Small pirate scene. Closer to the edge of the priority. And in fact, the cannon actually goes through the priority pass queue. You know, just grab a palm tree and then duplicate as Control-D. And surround this area with, like, exactly the same palm tree, rotated ever so slightly from time to time. I know people have made fun of the fact that, like, I've built a lot of the same, like, overlapping scenery that just looks hideous, but yo, have you ever been to a fucking forest in your life? It's all the same tree. Oh, this one's got its branches pointed in the other direction. Yeah, whatever, nerd. People send me messages like, I feel bad for the people in your Planet Coaster theme park. Dog, there's people in the real world who have problems. These are digital approximations of living creatures. They don't actually exist. So, you know, spare your concern for the people in my park, please. You know, right now, they're living life at, like, the most profitable park on planet Earth. It's a non-stop, rotation here. I'd be losing my lunch all over this place. Now, if you want to lose your lunch in a productive fashion, you go on the lunch loser. Has this affected our scenery rating? No. But you and I know that this has helped. Okay, people are finally percolating into this section. I want to go on the real Yankee Doodle. I went to the fake one at Michael A.L. Fox's park, and it sucked. Does it look hideous? Perhaps. Slightly. And the Boo-Ba-Boo-Ba-Lee and the Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And we all know this song, let's be honest. Can you believe the queue for the real Yankee Doodle? Already? Yo, that's not that bad. Buy a priority pass, you cheap fucks. Really amp up the queue rating for that one ride as well. Okay, so there you go. We'll place that down there. That's another $2 grand. Down the drain. But it's not really there for queue rating. It's more there just to make this section of the park look a little cooler. And honestly, I think it's like succeeding at that bill right now. Yeah, there you go. There's some smoke coming from deep inside the water here. Beautiful. We continue to be the greatest park creators of all time. This section of the park is bumping. Have not thrown down a gift shop at all, to the best of my knowledge. So let's throw down like a Pirate Harbor gift shop. And again, because I'm being weirdly anal about this, let's sink this shop deep within the surface of Dead Man's Cove. I think I get unfairly blamed for a lot of Planet Coaster traffic dynamics. People go, oh, well, of course, there's a lot of people that want to go here. It's the only gift shop in the park. Yeah, but if you're like, if I go there, I might be able to buy a hat, but at the same time, I'm going to get trapped in a writhing mass of people. I think the average person would probably be like, you know, fuck that. So I'm hopeful that given enough time, people will work themselves out of that situation. 43% say it looks busy. Well, maybe if you fuckers got out of the way for a second, it wouldn't be quite as much of a problem. Are you kidding me? This other one's just gonna create the same problem? Don't even start with me, you smartasses, by the way. Oh, I did the same thing and got the same result. Oh, it's unfair. Yo, you would expect putting down a second one to you know, not increase the demand, but rather deal with increased supply. Like, oh my god. We've created the Dawn of the Dead situation here. If you don't give them the opportunity to buy hats, 100% stoked. If you give them the opportunity to buy hats, they say, whoa, why is this so busy over here? How is it? It's the same as Rob's Redemption. The ride is just, it's got so many elements that running Even with max level, like, the stats don't matter. It's not making me money, KevinO'Leary.jpg. Wow, it is so slow. Oh, because there's no track there. That makes sense. Tim Hooker is thinking about quitting. I'm sorry, Tim. We don't allow this. We made $9,000 this month. Oh my god. It's because nobody will buy priority passes, dude. Well, okay, you know what? Quit if you want to quit. If nobody wants to buy priority passes, that's their own business. Wow, how much can you... I guess you can really tilt it like the whole way, huh? No! I wanted that whole piece! Okay, corkscrew... Wait. Stop test, start test. We're actually doing well here, I think. I don't think it's gonna hit 90 miles an hour, but... Again, good stats, good stats. Oh, this isn't exciting enough for me. Then you're like, oh, gonna throw up. Right there at the bottom, you get fear, you get nausea, but on the overbank turn, it does break your neck a little bit, but you come back into the next section feeling pretty good. You slow it down, and then you don't have the speed any longer to make it over that next section, huh? And then nausea out of the butthole? Yeah, okay. So immediately you need some friction brakes on the bottom there, and then you die when you get back into the center here. But I think we got a good... Excitement 2? Excitement 2? That is crazy to me. But I do think we've got good elements here. I'm content with this. Although I will say, I think we could crank up the excitement a little bit by just making it, like, slightly more dense. But being in the green on everything is actually good enough for me. So, I think, you know, I'm gonna call this coaster done for now, and I'm gonna call this, Stealth. Why am I calling it Stealth? Because there's a roller coaster like this at Paramount Canada's Wonderland in sunny Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. But that roller coaster is called Top Gun. So, I wanted this to be similar. But not trademark infringing. Sci-Fi Fountain. Old time at that. This is the ticket right here. I don't know how we are supposed to place this in such a fashion that... I don't know if that's going to actually affect the Q rating at all. This park is great. Whoa, Stealth is really good value. 74%. I'll live with it for now, and I'm also going to do something that you're not going to like very much. I'm going to surround it with blue fir trees. Why is that? Because I haven't put down a blue fir tree in about 2 hours, and I'm starting to... Oh, we could put down some snowy blue fir trees, but I'm starting to feel like a little self-conscious about it. Admittedly, fir trees like a little bit more of the holiday-themed area, but I think I might have overestimated my my Wild West foo here. I think we have to consider this episode like a success right now. Tomo! Welcome, buddy. Welcome, Tomo. I would like to see you launch, but maybe you don't launch until the other ride enters the block station. No, you're going. Okay, life is good. Provided that people don't shit their pants when they come through this, like, turn here, I think that life is okay. Yeah, stats are still all in the green. Stealth is now open. We no longer have a ride entrance, huh? That's a surprise to me. You don't like working at the Hat's Fantastic? Or did I didn't open it? Perhaps this will change it. Hat's Fantastic, I think, is still a little bugged. People go absolutely apeshit over the hats. Maybe that has been patched out, but I saw some posts on the subreddit where people were like, I cannot handle the amount of hats available here. Dude, never let anybody tell you that Northernlion doesn't run his park with his, like, guest best interests in mind. And not by guests, or, sorry, by guests I mean staff. I'm clearing a space to put down bumper cars because I want Garrett Belanger to not quit. Why is the staff all of a sudden unhappy? You have a dream job! Chief Beef has quit. I'm actually... Did they patch in staff unhappiness? You work at the happiest place on earth and get paid more than, like, anybody else on the planet. Well, not on Planet Coaster, but anybody else on Planet Normal. And then you're like, oh, all of a sudden I'm unhappy. You've been watching The Secret Life of Walter Mitty again, haven't you? Getting hit with that existential N-way. We're going to throw down some trees. And I know that everyone's been making fun of my trees, but I didn't realize until recently that apparently you can actually change the color of the tree as you place it here. Somebody said just make sure you change the color of the trees and you'll be happier. You can't change the color of the trees. Okay, you know what? This is our Winter Wonderland section. Bumpin' Derby 1? No, this is the highway on December 23rd. Perfect. How much money did Stealth make last month? Minus $21. It was broken down, right? Because I'm getting pissed that I may have made, you know, my own Rob's Redemption. AKA a coaster that's, you know, functional, but sadly completely unprofitable. This park is contributing, like, its carbon footprint is fucking zero. We have, like, a negative carbon footprint here. Which is great. You know, this park is all about sustainability. I want to go on Forge 2. Forge 2 is really good value. No, this is not Forge 2. This is Purge Gamers Dota 2 7.0 experience. I want to go on Purge Gamers Dota 2 7.0 experience. That's a joke made with love, Purge. That's a joke made with love. I just want to keep relevant with the memes that the kids are talking about these days. I don't know. Maybe we should make a different kind. Like, we've made wooden roller coasters before. Maybe we should make the Mine Train coaster. You can go up at 60 degrees. You aren't a baby. Like, look at the fear rating. This roller coaster is obviously... I guess it's the G's are too high. I always forget about that. Okay. Well, what have I learned from this situation? This roller coaster... Oh, Lord. We have auto-tunneling on. Or we don't have auto-tunneling on. Okay, so what's the ticket? What if we drop them further into the ground? The idea being that, like, at the present moment, they're not that afraid. Because they don't think that there's, you know, like, any more ground to go through. So they go through the surface of the earth. They come out, they're happy. It's so close to actually being, like, an exciting roller coaster. We've done it. Finally. Not the best coaster we've ever made, but pretty good. All right. Canyon Runner 1. What do we call this? This is the underground worm colony. Not a great name for a roller coaster, admittedly. There you go. I want to go on the underground worm colony. Mom, can we go on the underground worm colony? Mind the fire, by the way, that's in the middle of this. We're at 100% Q rating. Dope. Let's pick our new favorite tree. Which will not be in Blueprint, it'll be in Custom. And what is our new favorite tree? Baubles, of course. No. Beech trees? No. Birch trees? No. Maples. Way down the street with a maple tree. Nice view of Stealth as well. You know, this is the roller coaster you go up and you go, oh, I'm glad we're not on that thing. It would be nice to have more staging elements here. Oh, that's pretty cool. You get rattled a little bit. I can see that. Go back down through the center of the earth. Please keep your hands inside of the vehicle at all times. Nice view of Yankee Doodle. And then you just wait for the train to leave the station so that you can go back on it here. The game is starting to chug a little bit. You know, we're getting it up there in terms of attendees. And honestly, we're getting up there in terms of our finances as well. Like, things are getting a little ridiculous. But I don't know, like, whenever you put down another Just a Memento, people fucking lose their minds. So, like, there's a Just a Memento here. Oh my god. It's, okay, I mean, I don't feel like I can throw down another gift shop. This is a bug, unless you want to be the person who tries to argue. You ever been to an amusement park, dude? You ever been to an amusement park? Line up for the hats is crazy, man. A Gulpy Energy or a coffee shop. We'll go with Gulpy Energy. I know, Ruka. It's a hard life. And the wimpy tentacle. And the wimpy tentacle. Wah! I'm not working enough. I get paid way more than I should just to stand around and do nothing. Life sucks. Ruka. I'm engaging in class warfare against the proletariat. No meows. That's a joke, by the way. Connie Express. I don't know if I'm ever going to do track rides. I read the comments. They're like, track rides are about scenery. Like, the more scenery they have, the better. Alright, sweet. Have you seen the scenery that I've built? Not necessarily a glowing endorsement right now. So we'll throw the sundial down, place the entrance. We're going to place the entrance, like, over here. The exit, as far as I'm concerned, can just feed out right on top of that trash can. I like the near 90-degree bend. Oh, it actually moved the trash can for me? Is this a whole new world? Even though it looks hideous? I'm catching a lot of flack about my cues, by the way. Sure, maybe I'm guilty of reading one comment that said make your cues serpentine, and then I made every cue serpentine. But, like, I'm catching all this flack in the series. You realize that this roller coaster, this is Praise the Sun. Wait, no, this is Solaire's trampoline. You recognize the park, 98% of the people that come to the park are happy with the park, right? You're gonna tell me that, oh, you know, you got your cues set up wrong. That is something that people are complaining about, you know. But should I be happy with 98% when I could be going for 100? I think, yeah. I think if you can't be happy with 98%, you know, you got some problems with the way that you're conceptualizing things in your life. If my kid came home with a 98% on their report card, I wouldn't be like, where's the extra 10%? Or where? Well, maybe that's why, because I can't do math. No, I wouldn't be like, where's the extra 2%? I'd be like, great job. But you aren't getting your allowance until you get at least a 99.5. And Insanity 2, we're going to call this Albert Einstein's quotable catastrophe. Okay. Albert Einstein's quote of the day. There you go. Please tell me. Oh, good. The bushes are floating above the surface of the earth. Fantastic. I don't know what I've done to my camera here, but we are locked. I cannot use Q or E anymore, so that's pretty sweet. Well, certainly making it a lot harder to pan around here. This is the maximum speed of the pan. Please help me. Oh, God. You're just gonna have to take my word for it that I didn't just spontaneously forget how to use the camera in this game. Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Now seems like a good time to save our park. This is not Hell Park. And then we'll just reload it here. Oh my God, a cat just... You freaking bit my foot! You're not getting enough attention? Here you go, there's a little pet for you. You grab my hand with your paws and rub it against your own head. I know how to pet, okay? You don't have to worry your pretty little head about that. Just fix the camera, Ruka. That's all I ask. Oh my God. He's jumped up. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting on a... Oh, please, God, fix the camera. Yes! Okay, beautiful. Like, you got to admit, the sci-fi section of the park that is also weirdly a winter section of the park, not necessarily killing it right now. Despite having some of the best staging for any rides you can imagine, like that sweet-ass UFO there. What? I'm an idiot. That was actually very stupid. I mean, it's not like it's a catastrophic mistake, but... By the way, if I see you jokers, oh, an ash tree would never grow in such close proximity to an alpine fir. They compete for the same resources. They don't have, you know, symbiotic ecological niches. Okay, I understand, like, where you're coming from a realist perspective. But at the same time, from a young G's perspective, before I get with a what, I gotta have some contraceptives. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man, and yet simultaneously burning her man. I'm just rolling in cash. I've been training my whole life to sell these priority passes. And the Saturday I hate in the Hooba Dooba Lee. 83. So we know that if we're gonna get to 90, it either has to be a higher drop. Well, it has to be a higher drop, right? I'm trying to think back to, 11th and 12th grade physics. If you're dropped from a height, will you not eventually reach the same speed? Because acceleration due to gravity is a constant, if that makes sense. Like, if you dropped from this height, let's just say it's 100 meters. If you dropped from 100 meters, well, it's 69 meters, of course. If you dropped from 69 meters straight down, theoretically, if you kept going, you'd be at, like, the same speed here that you would be if you took, like, a 15-degree decline instead of that, like, straight 90-degree drop. I believe so, but look, I studied the other science, and if I'm being as kind to myself as possible, although I was good at physics in high school, it's been a while. It's been a decade, so I might be a little bit rusty on that, but feel free to make me feel stupider than I already do in the comments below. First off, people are saying, I can't believe how cheap tickets for Dragons of Camelot is. Are you actually serious? $20 tickets are cheap for the Dragons of Camelot? I don't know what Missy Good is, but sure. Missy Good. What could Missy Good be? Like Miso Good? It's a theme park sushi restaurant? You know those theme park sushi restaurants. Oh god, can you hear the whirly rigs? Coming from the other side of the area here? Where? Where are you? I just want to know where the vomit is happening. Look at that. Technically immersion breaking because we've sunk our vendors inside of the wall. But it looks like this is the wave of the future, man, where we're all going to be ordering from, automatic kiosks and stuff like that. Tiki Chiki 2 is not accessible from the park entrance? Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely correct. You should be deleted forever. Dude, I don't envy you for having to work there. Okay. Whoa! No. The first Tiki Chiki was fine. The first Tiki Chiki did nothing wrong. The steepest drops. You can't handle my steepest drops. My steepest drops would put you in the ground. Pip Shot Water 8 looks busy. Nobody's thirsty. Nobody's thirsty. But Pip Shot Water 8 is busy. You want a drink? No, not at all. That's not what I said. I'm just pissed off that other people are getting drinks. It's a star wheel rotating in the sky. He'd like to come and greet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. It's a star wheel. So this is actually Starman, obviously. David Bowie's Starman, to avoid copyrights here. It's a cargo sitting on the ground. Densification. Success or failure? I would say work in progress, but we did throw down the Ferris wheel. We accomplished a lot of research, and we're still making ridiculous money. So for now, we did also gain like 300 guests. And the last thing we should look at here is how's guest happiness. 99-1. So I guess a lot of people stepped in vomit and were like, that's it, Nathaniel, I'm leaving. And now they're gone. And you know what? Good riddance. You come to my park, you don't wear nice shoes. That's your problem. For now, though, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you would like to see more in the future. I guess we're going to get working on this wing next. And I'll see you next time.